Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me in this episode of qpeats Austin. Now, if you're new to my channel, my name is QP, and in this series I set out to explore the wonderful city of Austin and its diverse food scene, one restaurant at a time. Today I'm at Pho With Us. It's a Vietnamese restaurant in South Austin. And what makes Pho With Us unique is they actually have a more modern twist to traditional Vietnamese food. And the dish that I came for today is Pho Lobster. So it's actually a lobster pho, which I've actually never had before. I love lobster and I love pho, so when I found out that there was a restaurant offering both of those items, I decided to give it a try. I also ordered the traditional Vietnamese egg rolls. In addition, Pho With Us also offers a Pho French Dip banh mi, which is a banh mi sandwich with kind of like a pho filling in it. And then there's a pho broth that you can dip the sandwich in. So it's like a very fun, interesting fusion of pho, banh mi, and a French dip. So I thought that was like really unique and I really wanted to try it. The last item I ordered was the Three Musketeers, which is a vermicelli salad with beef, chicken, and shrimp in it, which is a little bit more on the traditional side. But I just love that they have all three combinations of the meat in that vermicelli salad. All right, so I'm really excited to try all these when they come out. All right guys, so all of my food came out. This is a lot for one person, but don't worry, I'm taking this home to share with Jordan. I am so impressed with the presentation and how everything looks. This looks amazing. So right here I have the traditional Vietnamese style egg rolls. It's a pork, taro, carrot, and I want to say there's like some bean thread noodles in here wrapped in a wonton shell, and that is paired with a fish sauce. And what's great about this type of egg rolls is it comes with lettuce, so you almost eat it like a lettuce wrap. I'm gonna dig into that first actually. So all you do is you take one of these egg rolls, you put it in the lettuce with some mint and cilantro. I'm gonna add a cucumber in there as well, and then just wrap that up. And you dip it into the fish sauce that they give you. Cheers. So good. I love this because you get so much freshness from lettuce, herbs, cucumber, and then the egg roll itself is warm, crispy, so it's a really nice contrast. And even though the egg roll is fried, it doesn't seem really heavy, and it's a really refreshing appetizer. I love it. All right, and before I forget, I just want to talk about their green matcha iced tea. So if you've been to a Thai restaurant, you've seen the Thai teas. This one is a green matcha one, which I haven't really seen at very many restaurants. So I wanted to give it a try. It just looks so refreshing. Cheers. I want to say it's like green matcha tea, and then it's topped with some heavy cream or creamer. There's a little bit of sugar in there as well, and a lot of times there's too much sugar added. This one doesn't have an overwhelming amount of sugar, so it's still very refreshing and fragrant from that green tea. Okay, I wanted to showcase that before I forget it. All right, so next up is the Pho French Dip. This is pretty much pho in a sandwich, 12-hour roasted brisket with the hoisin and sriracha glaze. There's Thai Basil, Beansprouts, and then the classic pho broth to dip it in. I'm just gonna go ahead and dig in because I am so excited to give this a try. That is so different from what I envisioned. I was kind of just thinking like pho in a sandwich pretty much, but it's actually a little bit more complex in that the beef itself is actually it's almost kind of like a marinade. There's a glaze on it. It has a unique flavor. And then when you have the broth, it soaks into the breads. When you take a bite, it almost kind of like bursts in your mouth and all this juice comes out. The French baguette is perfectly toasted, so it's crispy on the outside, really soft on the inside still, and it's just so full of flavor. This whole thing, everything just comes together so well. I thought it was gonna be so much more bland without the broth, and it really isn't. It's so delicious. The brisket is a little bit chewy, but that's kind of just how brisket is. The flavor in that is amazing. And can I just mention how humongous the sandwich is? A regular banh mi that you normally get is about half the size. This is huge. So it's definitely a very shareable plate. Okay, let's move on, shall we? So here we have the star of the show, which is the pho lobster. I thought it was just going to have lobster in it, but there's actually a lot more seafood in here as well. So there's the lobster, there's shrimp, there's some scallops, and then it comes with this, looks like a butter sauce. I'm not really sure what's in it. I'm gonna give it a try though. It's like a garlic butter, and that tastes amazing. And of course, with all of pho's, it comes with the condiments as well. So bean sprouts, basil, cilantro, jalapenos, and some lime. And the first thing I do with all of my pho's that I try is to try the broth first. Oh my gosh. That's so good. And you can actually taste the lobster in that, the sweetness from the lobster. All right, cheers. Oh, that's good. So meaty, and it's actually a very, very large lobster tail. You're not getting like a tiny tail or anything like that. All right, some of that broth and noodles. Very good. Okay, I'm gonna try a piece of the scallop now. And I forgot to dip it in this amazing garlic butter sauce. This garlic butter is actually really, really good. It's so flavorful. So buttery, so garlicky. It goes so well with the seafood. If you're not a huge fan of meat, this is the way to go. Because I personally like seafood a little bit better than just regular meat. And I think this would be the perfect thing to get if you're kind of feeling more in a seafood mood. Also, the shrimp in here is actually a very decent size. So I'm gonna try that next. Okay, cheers guys. That shrimp is perfectly cooked, so it's like very, very good, and it's not dry at all. So I really, really enjoy that. Okay, so before I fill up on this, I'm gonna move over to the vermicelli salad, because that looks really amazing also. This is the Three Musketeers vermicelli salad, so it has beef, chicken, and shrimp in it. And if you guys aren't familiar with vermicelli salad, it's pretty much a bed of vermicelli noodles with some lettuce, some pickled carrots, cilantro, cucumbers, and on top with your choice of meat. There's also some peanut sauce, and then that is actually served with some fish sauce. So this is pretty much like your dressing. That's why they call it a vermicelli salad. And I love that the fish sauce comes in this cute little bottle, so you can actually decide how much fish sauce you want. You really want to give it a good stir, because when I combine all of the vegetables in there with the vermicelli noodles and then get the meat in there as well. Just gonna try to build this perfect bite with some vermicelli noodles in there, with some lettuce, with some peanuts. Okay, cheers guys. All of the meats are cooked so well. They're all marinated, so there's so much flavor. So you're getting like really, really meatiness with all the fresh flavors from the noodles and from the vegetables, all lightly coated with that fish sauce dressing. So it's like not very heavy, but still so full of flavor. And I think this time I'm gonna try a shrimp. That is seasoned so well. The shrimp is salty, but then the fish sauce is tangy and a little bit sweet. Such an amazing flavor. And you get these caramelized onions in here as well. It adds even more flavor. What's tricky about this is the noodles kind of have a mind of their own, so you kind of have to tame them, but other than that, it is so good. Alright, so the last thing that I am trying is this dessert that the manager was kind enough to send out for me. It looks like it's a mango sticky rice dessert. This is a sweet sticky rice with some coconut cream that's sweetened, and then some fresh ripened mangoes. The sticky rice is super gooey and soft. I'm gonna get some of that mango on there as well, and some of that coconut milk. Alright, cheers. The sticky rice is actually warm, and then the mango is a little bit cool because it's just fresh mango. So we have a really nice contrast. There's also a little bit of chopped peanuts on here as well to add a little bit of crunch. I'm gonna try to get that into this bite. So good. Definitely need to get some of that coconut cream on there as well. This is where a lot of the flavor is. And then the chopped peanuts actually add a really, really nice crunch to it. A little bit nutty too. It was just so nice of them to bring that. Alright guys, that is pretty much it for my experience here at Pho With Us. I hope you guys enjoyed this food vlog and everything that I got today. I was actually very impressed with the selection that they have here, even though I am Vietnamese and I have tried a lot of Vietnamese restaurants. A lot of this stuff I wasn't able to get anywhere else, so I'm really impressed with that, especially the pho lobster and then the pho French dip banh mi. Especially the banh mi. I've never had anything like that before, and I thought that was a really, really fun, really delicious experience. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Give this video a like if you guys enjoyed it. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to hit that subscribe button right there and hit that bell notification so you can see more videos like this. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!